In the early 1990s, a homemade VHS circulated around called Grave Robbing for Morons. It features a young man stutteringly explaining how to rob graves without getting caught, what bones are most valuable, and other grave robbing tips.
On this big, or if it's a male, you might have lines like that from the baldness. Okay? Now, so what you do is you grab it around here. You grab it here and peel it back like that. Okay? Peel it back. Alright, and it'll pull off. It'll make a disgusting sound. Take the dentures and you make sure they're with them. So that way the person knows who this person is, alright? Alright, because sometimes you go and you risk your ass looking for somebody, alright? And somebody might be paying some serious money for it. So you have to make sure it's the real thing, okay? And you have to make sure it's the real thing. So you have to bring some kind of proof that it's the real thing. So you bring a piece of hair.
In the video, he shows what appears to be an actual human skull that he's stolen, and at the end, he gives the nicknames of himself and his grave robbing crew.
While it's me, Daco, and Bucci and everything, we're the first ones who opened up and everything. We made this trend from now on. This is a trend.
He also vows to continue robbing graves for the fun of it.
We will keep doing it for the fun, and soon, and our next big hit is Houdini. If you're watching this video, then you'll know who it was. Bye-bye.
And to this day, no one knows who made this video or who the narrator is. From July 2014 to the present, a man named Benjamin Bennett has live streamed every few months and just sat in front of a camera and smiled for hours. Although this itself is creepy, just watching a man sitting crisscross on the floor smiling for hours, something creepier happened on his 5th sitting and smiling live stream. After 2.5 hours of sitting and smiling, there are a few large bangs outside his room. Then his door opens and a man speaks.
Hello?
Many people believe that Benjamin Bennett was being robbed, but when the robber saw Benjamin sitting on the floor and creepily smiling, the robber left. To this day, nobody knows if the man who opened his door was a robber or if it was just simply one of his roommates. To nobody's surprise, Benjamin Bennett hasn't made any comments about this incident. On February 19th, 2013, the body of Canadian tourist Elisa was recovered from a large water tank atop the Stay on Main Hotel in downtown Los Angeles, where she had been a guest. She was last seen alive on January 31st and was reported missing by her parents on February 1st. Her body was discovered by a hotel maintenance worker investigating complaints of flooding and low water pressure. This is footage of the last time Elisa was seen alive. The security camera footage shows Elisa behaving erratically in a hotel elevator on the day she was last seen alive. The video instantly went viral. While an autopsy performed on February 21st was inconclusive in determining the manner of Lamb's death, the Los Angeles County Coroner's Office subsequently ruled the death an accident, with bipolar disorder being a significant contributing factor. There's not much information about this video, but apparently, a family living in a forest in Russia captured a video of Bigfoot. The family says that the stories of Bigfoot on the property in which they lived dated back to the 1700s. The catacombs are a series of underground tunnels that are located underneath Paris. The catacombs were created during the late 18th century to help alleviate the city's cemetery shortage crisis. There are approximately 6 million bodies buried in the catacombs alone. However, the catacombs have recently become a popular place for urban explorers. The people who tour the catacombs are known as cataphiles. One significant example of a cataphile is a man who shot some footage of the catacombs of Paris sometime in the early 1990s. The footage starts rather unremarkably with the man exploring the catacombs. He even picks up a few bones along the way. However, as the video goes on, the man begins to walk faster. He eventually begins to run.
We hear his breathing get louder and louder, as though something was scaring him. He's frightened. Occasionally he stops, perhaps to try to decide which way to run among all the many different corridors. He's running faster and faster and faster, deeper and deeper into the catacombs. And all of a sudden, we hear his breathing get louder and louder, as though something was scaring him. He's frightened. Occasionally he stops, perhaps to try to decide which way to run among all the many different corridors. He's running faster and faster and faster, deeper and deeper into the catacombs.
In a state of panic, he finally drops the camera before running off into the darkness. In 2006, 2 people went missing while driving through the forest. This is some of the last footage found on their camcorder that was found in the forest.
Åpne opp bagasjerommet. Ja.
In the last few minutes of the footage, you hear a creepy noise coming from the woods. Nobody knows if this video is real or not. Some claim it is a short film, while others claim that it is real. One YouTube commenter said, "Me, as someone who works with sound editing for my whole life, I'm sure 100% that the creature's voices weren't added into the video. The voices indeed are there in the forest, which make it believable to me. If it is staged, the creature actor must have walked with kind of a speaker that makes the goaty sounds. And if this sound somehow is edited, it's done amazingly perfect." In June of 2009, a video surfaced of 2 kids playing the guitar in Indonesia. Suddenly, a creature comes up from behind the 2 kids.
Astagfirullah, itu tuyul itu sebelah jim tuyul. Itu belakang itu dari gigiran sia. Tergiran si perkusan tenempo. Di belakang itu tuyul. Di gigiran sia tuyul. Gigiran sia tuyul itu. Di nyamperkan sia itu. Tadi dinya belakang nyamperkan si oge di.
According to Indonesian folklore, this is known as a Toyol. a small child spirit invoked by a witch doctor from a dead human fetus using black magic. In October of 2010, a man by the name of DJDeafJoey posted a 4-minute video showing how he keeps his dead great-grandma's coffin in his backyard. About 3 minutes into the video, he opens up the coffin and shows his dead great-grandmother. At one point, he is even seen kissing the dead body. In the 1970s, a toy company called Remco created a doll called Baby Laugh-A-Lot. The original commercial for this doll is very creepy.
Listen to Remco's Baby Laugh-A-Lot. You're listening to Baby Laugh-A-Lot. She's the funniest doll you've ever seen. Just push the button and she starts to giggle. Get Baby Laugh-A-Lot by Remco.
Back in 2019, clips were going viral of a Serbian woman dancing in the streets of Belgrade. If you interrupted this dancing woman, she would chase you.